of our mat, feet are hip width apart. From here, I just want you to nod your chin to your chest. You're rolling down one vertebrae at a spine, releasing, or one vertebrae at a time, I should say, releasing the spine. Have a slight bend in your knees if your hamstrings are tight. And then you're going to exhale, scoop up, stand up nice and tall. And again, nod your chin to your chest, rolling down one vertebrae at a time. Arms are nice and heavy, looking towards your shins, slight bend in the knees, and then exhale, re-stack up nice and tall. Bring your gaze forward. On this next one, we're nodding our chin to our chest, we're rolling down one vertebrae at a time. Can you bring your hands to the floor? You're going to walk yourself out into a high plank position. From here, you can bring your knees down to the ground. You're going to bend at the elbows and then back towards your thighs. Lift up into that plank position. Pipe the hips up towards the sky and then walk yourself back into that roll up position. And again, nod your chin to your chest, rolling down one vertebrae at a time. Bring your hands to the floor, walk yourself out into that high plank position. Bring your knees to the floor, bend at the elbows and then back towards your thighs. Lift up the knees and then the hips. Walk yourself back and then roll yourself up into that standing position. We've got our last one here, nodding our chin to our chest, rolling down one vertebrae at a time. Bring your hands to the floor, walk yourself out, holding this plank here. Lower the knees, bending the elbows, press up, lifting the knees, pipe the hips back up, and then walk yourself up into a standing position. Last thing to lift is the head. Nice, so we've worked through the core, we've worked through the arms, just to warm ourselves up. Now we're bringing our feet hip width apart. We're coming into our squats here. So we're bending through both knees, sending the butt back, then exhale, drawing up. Inhale to bend. Keep those knees in line with the second toe. Inhaling, and then exhaling, drawing up. Slight squeeze in the butt as you draw up. Inhaling and exhaling. We've got 6 more here. We've got our last 5, belly buttons to spine. 4 to go. Our last 3, exhale, drawing up. 2 more. And we've got our last one here. On this next one, we're going to squat down. Rise back up, lift those heels, control that ankle stability. Lower the heels, bend through the knees. And then again, drawing yourself up, holding nice and steady throughout those lower abdominals. Exhaling, inhaling to bend. Exhaling, drawing up. Legs are long. Using your breath. Good, we've got 4 more like this, controlling this movement. We've got our last 3. We've got 2, sending that butt back. And our last one here, exhaling, lifting up those heels, bending back. Tiny little pulses for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand up nice and tall. Bend down again. Shift your weight over to the left. You're going to exhale, reach your right leg out, and then draw it back in. So keep your weight over on that left leg, using your breath. Inhaling and exhaling. We've got 6 more here. We've got our last 5, maintaining that bend in the knee. 4 to go. We've got 3, 2, starting to feel it through the quad, and our last one here, shifting the weight over to our right leg, maintaining that bend. Extend the left leg long, reaching that leg out. Our weight's over on the right leg. We've got 6 more here. Our last 5, 4 to go, 3, we've got 2, and our last one here, standing up nice and tall. Beautiful. So we've worked our legs, we're going to work into our balance now. So can you slide your right leg up to the inner thigh of the left leg? Your arms are out nice and wide. Inhale here. I want you to step out with that right leg, and as you do, You're going to bring your left hand to the ankle, and you're going to exhale, press away. You're going to have to control this balance here, and draw that right leg up. Inhale, stepping down. Exhale, drawing up. And again, inhaling and exhaling. 5 more here. We've got our last 4. Pick a point that's nice and stable. 3 to go. 2. And our last one here. Nice, lower that leg down, swapping over to the other side. Float your left leg up. We're stepping out, tapping our right ankle. Our left ankle with our right hand. Inhaling and exhaling. We've got 5 more like this. Our last 4. 3 to go. 2. And our last one here. Lower the legs, lower the arms. Grab onto those hand weights that you've got handy. You can either use water bottles with a little bit of water in it, or some cans that you have in the pantry. So from here, feet are still hip width apart. All we're going to do is lift and lower our arms. Exhaling, drawing those arms out to the sides. Inhale to lower down. Using your breath here. Just lifting those arms up and then lowering down. Arms are long, shoulders are down, chest is wide. With your gaze, just draw it forwards. So you're looking directly in front of you. We've got 4 more like this. We've got our last 3. We've got 2 more here. Nice. And our last one, keep reaching those arms long. Can you draw them in front of you? And then exhale, draw them in line. Inhale, sweeping them forward. Exhale, drawing them out. Inhaling and exhaling. Shoulders are down, chest is wide, belly button to spine. Using your breath. We've got 4 more here. Starting to feel it through the deltoids. Our last 3. We've got 2. And our last one here. Keep those arms out long. Tiny little circles in one direction for 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse those arms for 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last 1. Draw your hands down by your side. Roll your shoulders back for 3, 2, and we've got our last one here. Sweep those hands in line with your shoulders again. Shoulders are down. And from here, I want you to exhale. Draw your right hand in close by your rib cage. We're keeping our pelvis tracking forward, but we're opening up our shoulders to that wall. Inhale, draw back. Exhale, opening up. Working through the obliques, so you're also really going to feel it through that left arm. We've got 4 more like this. Our last 3, opening up. We've got 2 more here. And our last 1, nice. Keep reaching both arms long. Draw that left hand in, open up, and then draw back. Opening up, keep reaching that right arm long. Shoulders are down, our pelvis is tracking forward, which is opening up through that upper body. Can we do 4 more here? Nice. We've got our last 3. Using your breath. 2 to go. Good. And our last one here. Nice. Keep both arms reaching forwards. Lift that right arm up. Lower it down. Then the left arm. Lower it down. And lifting your right arm. Lower down. Left arm. Lower down. 8 more here. Our last 7. Good. Using your breath for 6. Almost there. 5 to go. Good. Our last 4. 3 more here. We've got 2. Good. And our last one on either side. Oh, well done. Lower the hands. Roll those shoulders back just for 3, 2, and we've got our last one here. It's going to face towards the side so you can see my body a bit more clearly. We're going to draw our right leg up by our left knee. From here, keep the left leg straight, arms are long. You're going to sweep that right leg back. Just draw your hands down to the ground, and then using your balance, draw yourself back up. And then again, sweeping that leg back, draw yourself up again. We've got 3 more like this. Controlling that movement, belly buttons in. We've got our last 2. Focusing on a spot on the ground. Nice. And we've got our last one here. We're holding ourselves down here. Can you row those arms just for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1 here. Draw that leg up, lower down, swapping over to the other side. Left leg's coming up. Keep the right leg long. Send the left leg back, keep the hips striking forwards. Draw yourself back up here. So it's a bit of a balance. You're going to feel it through the calf and the ankles. Using your breath. We've got 3 more like this. Holding nice and steady. We've got our last 2. And 1 more here, holding that leg back, rowing those arms for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming up nice and tall. Beautiful. Bend through both knees here. Step back through your right leg and bend even a little bit deeper again. Lean the upper body forward. Keep the elbows in close by your waist. From here, I want you to exhale, send the arms back, and then inhale, draw them back in. So working through your triceps, using your breath. Exhale, reaching those arms back. Inhale, drawing in. Bending a little bit deeper. Your body is nice and long. Elbows are in close by the rib cage. We've got 5 more like this. Our last 4. 3 to go. Belly buttons to spine. 2, bend that a little bit deeper. Last one here. Keep reaching those arms back. Little pulses up for 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Standing up nice and tall. Swapping over legs now. Left leg's back. Bend through both knees. Elbows are in close by the rib cage. Lean that upper body forward. Exhale, reach back. Inhale to bend. Exhale, reaching back. Inhaling to bend. Using your breath. Reaching those arms back. The elbows aren't moving. They're nice and tucked in by that rib cage. We've got 5 to go before we add in our pulses. Our last 4. 3 to go. Bend that a little bit deeper. Our last 2. And 1 more here. Keep the arms long. Pulse up for 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Standing up nice and tall. Keep those hands here. We're going to step back with our right foot. Add in a little squat. Arms go out nice and long as you come down. Sorry, it's a lunge. And then exhale, draw up. Inhale, stepping back with that right foot again. Exhale, drawing up. As you step back, lengthen out those arms. As you draw up, add in a little bicep curl. We've got 6 more here. We've got our last 5. We've got 4 more. 3 to go. Exhale, drawing up. Our last 2. And 1 more here. You're stepping back. We've got 10 more pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Come down a little lower for 4, 3, 2, 1. Standing up nice and tall. Good. Swapping over sides now. Adding in that little lunge and that bicep curl. Drawing up. Using your breath. Exhale, stepping back. We're swapping arms now, so as we lunge back, we're adding in that bicep curl. We've got 6 more here. Our last 5. Come down a little lower. Gazes forward for 4. 3 to go. Our last 2. And 1 more here. Arms along, stepping back again. 10 little pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Standing up nice and tall. Beautiful. Get rid of those weights. Pop them off to one side. We're coming into our modified burpees. So from here, feet are hip width apart. You're going to reach up towards the ceiling. Bend through the knees. I should really walk out a little bit further so I've got a bit of space. Reach those legs back. Bend the knees. Stand up nice and tall again. Heel raise. Holding nice and steady throughout the belly. We've got 8 more like this. We've got our last 7. Using your breath. 6 to go. Full body movement here. 5 more. 4 to go. Drawing up. Last 3. 2. And last 1 here. Drawing those knees in, reaching up, folding yourself down, holding a plank. The move of the week for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower those knees down. Separate the knees, keep the feet together, reach the arms long, coming into child's pose. Inhaling here. And then exhaling. And again, inhaling, deep belly breath. Expand that rib cage. And then exhaling. Release everything. Come to a 4-point kneeling position. From here, our shoulders are in line with our wrists. Knees are in line with the hips. Reach your right leg long. Can you float it up so you're creating one long line with the body? From here, we're going to bend our elbows back as we draw our chest close towards the mat. Then exhale, press away. Inhaling to bend the elbows. Exhale, drawing up. We've got 6 more here. Our last 5. Keep that right leg long. 4 to go. Pelvis is tracking forward. Our last 3. We've got 2. And 1 more here. Can we pulse that leg up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower that leg down. Extend the left leg long. Float it up so it's creating one long line. Bending through those elbows back towards the thighs. Exhale, press away. We've got 7 more here. We've got our last 6. 5 to go. Our last 4. 3 to go. 2. And our last one here. Keep that leg long. Pulsing it up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lowering it down. Beautiful. So we're coming into a long or high plank, I should say. So our hands are still in front of us. We're reaching those legs back. From here, we're coming into our shoulder tap. So we're going to bring our left hand to our right shoulder, place it back down, our right hand to our left shoulder, swapping our arms here, making it a little bit quicker. We've got 10 more, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Holding the plank for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last 1. Can we lower ourselves down to the ground for a count of 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. All right, now that we're on the ground, we're lying prone. Our forehead's coming onto our mat. Legs are out long behind us. Imagine you're pressing your pubic bone into the mat. Reach those hands out by your hips. Let the shoulders roll forward. We're coming into our dart here. I want you to exhale, roll the humeral head back. So you're lifting those shoulders back and lifting up the arms. From here with your head, can you roll a marble forward with your nose? So you start to initiate that movement from the head, then lift your body up, holding here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower yourself down. So I want you to imagine that somebody's got you by your fingertips and they're pulling you back. And again, rolling that humeral head off, lifting off those hands, rolling that marble forward with your nose, drawing yourself off, looking forward for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, lowering yourself down. We've got another 3 like this, strengthening up those lower traps. Roll the humeral head back, lift up the hands, rolling that marble forward, lifting yourself off, holding here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, lowering down. We've got another set of 2. Roll the humeral head back, lift up the hands, exhale, draw your upper body off, keep pressing that pubic bone in, holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, lowering down. And we've got our last one here. Exhaling, lifting off here, holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, lowering yourself down. Nice work. We're going to roll onto our front now, because part of the legs are the inner thighs. So draw your right leg forward, let that left leg go long. We're going to keep that left toes pointed though. I want the hips to be nice and stacked. Place your right hand in front. From here we're coming into our ABCs. So I want you to draw a capital A with that left leg. We've got a capital B, C, D, E, F, good, G, H, I, J, K, and make sure it's the whole leg that's moving, not just the ankle, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Nice work. You can really start to feel that burning right towards the end. Nice work, guys. We're going to come into our little side plank here. So work through that left arm and that left shoulder. Strengthen that up. Bring your right foot forward, left leg's behind. I want you to exhale, press away from the ground, either hands onto the hips or up towards the ceiling. We're holding this for 15 seconds. Keep pressing away from the floor, using your breath. Nice, guys. 10 more seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower yourself down. The next exercise we're going to do is the hip dips. So I want you to exhale, press away. You can either place your hand onto your hip or up towards the ceiling. I want you to lower down halfway. Exhale, press away. We've got 9 more here. Our last 8. 7 to go. 6, feel that side waist. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lowering yourself down. Nice work. Coming into our book openings. So bending through those knees. Our left elbow supporting our head. Our right hand is coming in front. Hips are nice and stacked. I want you to exhale, reach the right hand up towards the ceiling. Try and place that right shoulder onto the mat. And then inhale, draw back through center. And again, exhale, reaching that right arm up, opening up through the back. And then drawing back through center. Last one like this, reaching that right arm forward, placing that shoulder blade onto the mat if you can, and drawing yourself back through center. Beautiful. When you're ready, pressing away from the floor, we're swapping over to the other side because we've got our inner thighs to do. So lying yourself down, bring the left leg in front, right leg behind, keep the right toes pointed, make sure the hips are square, and when you're ready, we're drawing our capital A. We've got B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. We're almost there. Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Nice work. Alrighty, lengthen out through that top leg. Bring your elbow in line with your shoulder. Bring the left leg in front, right leg behind. We've got a side plank. We're holding for 15 here. Lifting up that left arm, holding here for 15 seconds until it's 101. Keep pressing away from the floor. Good. Keep pressing away, lifting up those hips. 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower yourself down. When you're ready, we're coming into the little hip dips. Exhaling, pressing away from the floor. Keep reaching that left arm up. Coming down halfway. Exhale, pressing away. We've got 9 more. 8, 7, 6 to go. Our last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lowering down. Nice work. Can feel it all throughout the sideways. Feels good. Bend through that right elbow. Keep those knees bent. Reach that left hand forward. You're drawing it up towards the ceiling, trying to place that left shoulder blade onto the mat. And then draw back through center. And again, reaching that left arm forward. Drawing over to the left hand side. You might even feel a crack throughout your back. Last one here. Good, looking towards those fingertips, getting that release through the back. It feels nice. And then drawing back through center. Good work. From here, we're lying onto our back. So our feet are hip width apart, arms along by your side. We've got neutral spine here. I want you to exhale, tilt that pelvis back to the floor, press evenly through both heels, lifting up the hips, and then rolling yourself down 1 vertebrae at a time. Again, working to that segmental movement of the spine. And again, drawing your belly button to spine. 1 vertebrae at a time, release that spine onto the mat and release the tailbone. And again, tilting that pelvis back. Keep those knees tracking in line with the second toe. Keep yourself up here. We're coming down halfway. Exhale, squeeze through the glutes. We've got 8 more here. Our last 7. 6 to go. 5, a light squeeze to the glutes. 4, 3, we've got 2, and our last one here. Keep the hips lifted, lifting up the heels now, coming down halfway. Exhale, pressing through the balls of the feet. Inhaling, coming down halfway. Exhale, coming up. We've got 6 more here. Our last 5. We've got 4, belly buttons to spine. 3 to go. 2. And our last one here. Keep the hips lifted, lower down the heels, lift up the heels. Lower the heels, lift up the heels. So working through those hamstrings and working through the calves. Can we do 10 more here? We've got our last 9. Make sure that both heels are touching at the same time for 8. 7 to go. 6. 5. 4. 3 to go. 2, keep squeezing that bottom just a little bit. Last one here, keep the heels lifted, roll yourself down 1 vertebrae at a time. Lower the heels down, draw the feet or knees, into the chest. Give yourself a little rock from side to side here. Good, and then reverse that little rock in the other direction. Nice. Keep your right leg in close to your chest. Just extend the left leg long. You're going to get a nice stretch at the left hip flexor and even a bit of a glute stretch here. Just holding it here for another 10. You can close your eyes if you wish. Now when you're ready, draw the right knee over the left side. You're just going to get that release throughout the back. It's a bit like the book opening stretch. Draw back through center. Reach the right leg long. Draw the left knee in close to the chest. Give yourself a little hug. You can even massage that thigh bone, the femur within the hip socket if you wish, if it feels nice. Just 5 more seconds here. Now when you're ready, draw the left leg over the right. You can place your left arm out to the sides. Get that release. Good, just 5 more seconds here. 4, 3, 2, 1. Release back through center. Now we're going to come into our rollovers here, so make sure that you've got room behind you for your legs to go. From here, can you draw your legs straight up towards the ceiling? Arms are on either side. I want you to exhale, draw your legs overhead here. If you would like to add on a neural stretch, you can flex the feet, otherwise keep the toes pointed. From here, separate the feet so they hip width apart. You're going to roll down one vertebrae at a time. Once your tailbone touches, you're going to circle those legs down and around, draw the feet together, and then again, sending the legs over, separate the feet, roll yourself down. Such a nice massage. Circle the legs down and around, connect the feet, draw the legs over, separate the feet now, rolling yourself down, one vertebrae at a time. Circle those feet down and around. Now we're going to come into our corkscrew here. So with your corkscrew, I want you to bring your feet over towards your right side. You're going to exhale, come up, so you're peeling up through the right side of your body. Legs are over your right shoulder. Can you now circle them so they're over towards the left side? I want you to roll down through the left side of the spine. Once your tailbone hits, you're going to circle those legs down and around, and then you're going to send them back over to the left side, shift the feet over to the right side, roll down through the right spine, circle those legs down and around, and rolling up again. Shift those legs over, circling them down and around. Good. And when you're ready, sending the legs back over, so rolling up on the left side of the spine. Send those legs over, shift them over towards the right side, roll yourself down. So it's a beautiful massage. Circle those legs down and around and draw back through center. You're going to grab behind the thighs now, and I want you to exhale, roll yourself up into a seated position. From here, we're coming into our rolling like a ball. Connect the toes together, separate the knees. You're going to float the feet off. From here, I want you to roll back and then draw yourself up. So when you roll back, I don't want your head to touch the mat. And when you roll up, I don't want your feet to touch the mat. So really draw that belly button to spine, round through that back. You've got that beautiful C curve. Let's do 2 more like this. Curling up. We've got our last one here. On this next one, we're going to start clapping our feet. So can you clap your feet for 3, 2, 1. Roll back, clap the feet for 3, 2, 1. Roll up. Clap the feet again for 3, 2, 1. Rolling back, clap for 3, 2, 1. Roll up. Last set here. 3, 2, 1. Rolling back, clapping the feet and drawing up. Beautiful work here. Lengthen out through those legs. And we're just coming into a bit of a spine stretch. Reach the arms out long if that feels comfortable. Otherwise, keep the hands on either side of you. Grow your hands up nice and tall, or your head nice and tall. I want you to curl yourself over, and as you do that, you're going to slide the hands forward. Look towards your shins, and then re-stack up the spine nice and tall. You can either reach the arms out long in front of you, rounding through the spine, drawing your belly button towards the back, and re-stacking up nice and tall. Last one here, curling through the back. Reaching those arms long, re-stacking up nice and tall. Good. From here, just going to roll off those sit bones. Roll yourself all the way down. Place your head onto the mat. You can either bring the soles of your feet together, open up the hips, or you can keep the legs long. Place one hand onto your belly, one hand onto your heart, and just take 3 deep inhales here. Inhaling through the nose for a count of 3. And then exhaling. 2 more deep breaths here. Inhaling. And then exhaling. Last one here. Inhale. And then exhaling. Now I want you to bring your attention to your breath and to your thoughts. And as you continue your breath, your deep belly breaths, I want you to think about 3 things that you're grateful for. As you've thought about 3 things that you're grateful for, start to turn your attention to 3 things that you're looking forward to. Keep using your breath, taking those deep inhales as you think about 3 things that you're looking forward to. Start to think now about 3 things that you've done well today. Keep using your breath, just let those thoughts run through your mind. Three more deep breaths here. Last one. Now start to engage the toes and the fingers, start to wiggle them, waking up the extremities. And then fold the knees in together. And you're going to reach behind the legs. You're going to grab hold of them. And you're going to arc the feet away from you and pull yourself up into seated. Reach the left leg long and draw your right leg over the left knee. We're going to stretch out the glutes. As you do that, hook your left arm over your right knee and add in that rotation of the upper body. You're going to get a nice stretch out the glutes. Holding here just for one more breath. And then exhaling, release. Now when you're ready, releasing that right leg, place the left leg over the right, hook your right arm over, add in that rotation. And exhale. Inhaling here. Exhaling. We've got one more like this. And when you're ready, lengthen out through that left leg. If this feels comfortable, bring your right leg back. You're just going to stretch out the quad, and you can go as low as you wish, but keep that quad tracking forward, and it's almost like emperor arms or pharaoh arms. Draw them on either side of you, and just get that release throughout the quad. If you wish, you can also do a quad stretch standing up, whichever feels more comfortable. Holding here. One more deep breath, inhaling through the nose for a count of 3. And then exhaling. Draw yourself up, release that right leg, draw the left leg behind, and then lean into that stretch as far as you can. Really feel that pull. Just make sure that knee's in line with the hip. Get that release using your breath. Inhaling through the nose. And then exhaling. Inhaling again. Exhale. One more deep breath here. Inhaling. And exhaling. Drawing yourself up. Come onto your haunches here. And just draw your right arm over your left. Release out that deltoid. It's going to be a nice stretch. You're going to feel it tomorrow. Shoulders are down, chest is wide. Holding here for one more breath. Inhaling. And then exhaling. Release that right arm. Swapping over to the left. Reach that left arm across. Shoulders down, chest is wide. Inhaling here. And exhaling. One more deep breath. And exhaling. Place your hands onto the floor. Tuck those toes in underneath. Lifting off the knees. Just make sure your feet are hip width apart. And then roll yourself up into a standing position. Last thing to lift is your head. Roll the shoulders back for 3, 2, and 1 more here. And you guys are all finished. Thank you so much for joining. I'll see you next.